Hello and welcome back, football fans and Madden 11 fans. This is Nadasfan once again, and we are jumping back into my Madden Ultimate Team mode series. This is episode 6. Here you see I am buying one of the breast cancer awareness packs, which were special packs only available through the month of October. And there's some pretty decent cards in there, and as you see, I pull a couple guys who will definitely fit into my lineup. The first part of this video here is going to be dedicated to some of the card collections I was working on early on. Again, this was back in October, and we're in January now, so I've got a lot of ground to cover. I'm probably going to fast forward at some point here to get closer to being up to speed. But I thought I'd go over some of the big points for those who didn't really get to play Ultimate Team very much this year and are still curious about the mode. So here you see I'm putting those new players into my lineup. Basically, I just auto reorder by using the best lineup possible. But here we go into card collections. I've touched on it before. I was collecting cards, stadiums, coaches, uniforms, you name it. Right here we're doing NFC stadiums, and by putting in Quest Field, you will notice my coins jump by 25,000 with that completed collection. And not only the 25,000 coins, but you get a rare card, and you'll get it in a minute. You'll be able to see right here the rare card on this is the Super Bowl Stadium, and this is for a couple years from now when it'll be held at the Meadowlands. That's a stadium you can use that you get for only for completing that collection, unless you were to buy it in the auction house off of somebody else who had already collected it. So another BCA pack, and I get Terrell Suggs. I think he's by far my highest rated player at this point at a 90. As you see, Justin Durant, Jeff Reed. Again, some players I can put in, but also some doubles there. Unfortunately, I pulled Mike Thomas and Darius Hayward-Bay for the second straight BCA pack. I believe I only bought 2 of those packs because they were a little spendy, but they were for a good cause, so why not? So you'll notice my coin total jump around a bit in this series. I know a lot of people made it an effort to do this without spending any money. For the sake of doing this series and for entertaining you, as you see another jump there as I finish the AFC stadiums, another jump in coins, and we also get the Aloha Stadium, the Pro Bowl Stadium venue that we can now use as our reward on that. And here we're doing AFC home uniforms. And once again, you will see as we put this Houston uniform into the set, we are again collecting coins, and we're getting a rare uniform here. You'll get a Chiefs AFL throwback home uniform for collecting that set. So I'll try to hit some of the major sets, or some of the sets as we collect them. Here you see NFC away jerseys. Same thing, putting the Vikings in, finishing off the set. Another boost in 25,000 coins. This is a good way to get yourself started, by the way, because they are affordable in the auction house. So here was the this doesn't match what I just did, but the AFC collection prize here was the away Patriots AFL jerseys. So jumping into some game action, and some of this for the next couple episodes in the series will be based more on what I've done lineup wise, because for the amount of time I've spent in the mode, I really have not played as many games as I have spent time doing the card collections and working on bettering my roster. And a lot of that happened through various promotions that were run, whether it was Platinum Pack weekends or Double Coin weekends, all those kind of things. Taking advantage of whatever was the special at the time. As you see Johnny Knox make a juke, and he's got sideline room here as he's going to blow by the Lions here on his way to the end zone. That's an opening kickoff return for a touchdown for Johnny Knox, who's not only my receiver but my return guy at this point. So that is definitely a welcome sight here, as I struggled mightily in the early days to get wins and get coins by actually earning them in games. So as I was referring to before, I did put some Microsoft points into this, just as I did in the Madden Live Moments series, and I'm doing that strictly so that I can entertain you. And look at that, a fumble caused on the next kickoff, and who's there to scoop it up? Johnny Knox. He's got 2 special teams touchdowns in about 19 seconds of play here. And that's definitely a nice way to start out a game, as you see just a big hit. And Johnny Knox is, pardon the expression, Johnny on the spot to grab the ball and get on in the end zone untouched. So 2 touchdowns right away for Johnny Knox without an offensive series. How about that? So you see the defense responding here, trying to hold Stafford down. I'm getting to the point where I can compete a little bit with the roster I have. Here you see a long field goal. I've got Josh Scobie, and in real life he hit a 59-yarder this year. For me, he hits, I believe, a 57-yarder right here. Nice kick there by Scobie. So that's definitely a nice sight here. So last play of the game, we're up 20-7. No danger of this because they are not going to pull out a 15-point play. But they throw the Hail Mary, and that's knocked down, and that's a win there. So Johnny Knox, despite catching 1 ball for 14 yards on the offensive side of things, is player of the game. Come on back next time as we further the series.